please be seated. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. I'm John D. Temple, president of Harcum College, and I want to tell you it's a beautiful day at Harcum College. And you know why it's beautiful, because it's shining down on you, graduates. It's shining down on you today, right? We're going to abbreviate the program just a little bit today because it's kind of cold, and we want to move everything along and make sure every graduate has their chance to go across the stage. So I'm not going to go through, normally we introduce everybody in the stage party, but what I would like to do, and most of the people that are up here are either trustees or they have a speaking part, and you'll see that in the program. But I would like our trustees, we have 10 of them here today, to celebrate with you. I'd like them to stand and be acknowledged. Trustees? I also want to especially point out today we have some interesting stories on our graduates. They're always interesting stories, and that's part of what keeps me going and floats my boat, so to speak, is to hear all those different stories. But one in particular stands out, and I want to explain it to you. That has to do with a graduate from our ACM curriculum, Annie Fitzpatrick. Annie, on her journey through Harcum, collapsed in a parking lot in Wawa, and she had heart failure, and right at the moment that that happened, 2 of our Lower Merion police officers arrived at that parking lot. And what even made that a little unusual was they originally headed for another Wawa, and the lot was full, and they just happened to get there, and they resuscitated Annie. They saved her. She recovered, and she's here to graduate today with a 4.0. Her story is even a little bit more interesting because Annie got to Harcum by way of one of our former graduates. She actually brought Annie here to show her the place and get here for the first time. And she's with us today also, Maya Inderlist. She's here, and the officer who is going to greet Annie when she walks across the stage is Officer Jeff Sullivan, and he's here too. I would like to give a tip of the hat, an acknowledgement a little bit to David Castro and our iLead partnership participants. They're here in full force too today, so I'd like to acknowledge them as well. And very importantly, I would like to acknowledge the faculty and staff. They're the ones that got you to this point and helped you with your journey, supported you, educated you. Faculty and staff, please take a bow. That's it for introductions. Breaks everybody's heart, I know. Would you please rise now? Kathy Anthony will lead us in the national anthem. Kathy?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Graduates, friends and family, alumni, staff, faculty, and honored guests. My name's Ted Rosen. Have the privilege of chairing the Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the board, I'd like to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. At last year's commencement ceremony, in an attempt to minimize boredom, I talked about the artist Prince and how we could all learn from his amazing but abbreviated life. This year, I was going to pick someone else, but there were so many iconic figures who we lost this year: Muhammad Ali, Mary Tyler Moore, Chuck Berry. I couldn't possibly choose one. So instead, I'm going to make a movie recommendation. In 1992, there was a movie that was released called The Scent of a Woman. It starred Chris O'Donnell, who is a skinny kid, not the hunky agent who plays across LL Cool J in NCSLA, and Al Pacino, who's a great actor. Al Pacino, by the way, received 8 Oscar nominations as Best Actor. The only one he won was Scent of a Woman. But it was a movie about something that I don't think you can have enough of, with the possible exception of family, and that's integrity. And it was a movie that was not just about integrity, but it was a wonderful, gripping, great story. Also, 2 of my passions are cars and dancing. And in Scent of a Woman, there's one of the best driving scenes and one of the best dancing in car scenes. So I would encourage you to watch it. If I were sitting where you are, thinking about the country and the world that you're about to inherit, I might think to myself, what do the winners get? When you look at Washington and the mess that's there, the gridlock in Congress from both sides of the aisle, the administration that seems to have a dual goal of destruction and distraction. It's interesting how similar those 2 words are. You look around the world with the human suffering in so many places, most of it man-made, it's hard not to be a little disheartened. But I grew up in the 60s, where we also had some challenges: the civil rights movement, Vietnam, the assassinations of the Kennedys, Dr. King, Kent State, Jackson State, and it was a very tumultuous time. And yes, free love and drugs were part of that scene. As a matter of fact, it's often said that if you can remember the 60s, you probably weren't there. But we did manage to change America, and by extension, change the world. Unlike Las Vegas, by the way, what happens in America rarely stays in America. So I think, you know, when you think about your challenge, it's probably a similar kind of thing, to change the world. And certainly you have your work cut out for you. And one of the great leaders of the Black Panthers was a guy named Eldridge Cleaver, who had a great quote, and his quote was, "If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem." And my hope for all of you, if this problem is going to be fixed, it's not going to be my generation, it's not going to be the clowns and criminals that are unfortunately in power in some parts of the world, but it's really going to be your efforts. So if I can make a request of you, and if you'll excuse the double negative, please don't just not be part of the problem, but be part of the solution. We need you more than ever. Thanks.
Good morning. I'm Julia Ingersoll, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Legal Affairs, and I'd like to take this moment to commend Harcum's faculty for their hard work and commitment to our students. Our faculty and staff worked with dedication and skill with these graduates to make sure that they will be successful in their majors and have the skills and knowledge to succeed in the workplace and the world. On behalf of the entire Harcum community, I want to wish our graduates and their families the best, and we look forward to continuing to see you as successful alumni. Thank you.
I'd like to now introduce to you our student speaker today, Riel Pierce, who's president of the Student Government Association. Riel?
Thank you, Dr. DeTemple, and good morning. On behalf of the class of 2017, I would like to welcome you all to Harcum College's 101st commencement ceremony. I would like to give a special acknowledgement to our president, Dr. DeTemple, the Board of Trustees, members of the faculty, program directors, senior administration, coaches, parents, honored friends, honored guests, and graduates. I am honored as the president of the Student Government Association to speak in front of you all on this very special day. Today is monumental for all of us, for the graduates who have dedicated the last 2 or more years of our lives to Harcum College, and for the family and friends that took this ride with us. Today is a day we rejoice and we breathe. One thing I learned prior to attending Harcum was to always have a plan. And I personally always had a plan. My plan is to become the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine. I assumed I would graduate high school, attend college, run off to New York, ask for a job at Vogue magazine, and automatically achieve that high-level position. And then bam, my plan was set and my dreams were made. One thing I did not plan was that my plan wouldn't go as planned. Life has a funny way of taking you off the track you think you're supposed to be on. And in my case, like my fellow graduates, veering off track led me to this very day. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for an intended reason. I was meant to attend Harcum College in the fall of 2015, meet various people, set goals, and even have a few bumps in the road. I thought that I would have to travel far to meet such a diverse group of people. Even though I only live 15 minutes away in West Philadelphia, I felt like I was a part of each individual's home. I met people from all over the world, from Serbia, from Colombia, from Africa, Brazil, Ardmore, North Philly, South Philly, all over Philly, and so many other places. Harcum was a melting pot for all of us. Now, primarily my transition from high school to college was quite simple, though I do remember the first day moving into the residence halls. I was so nervous, and I didn't know anyone. And everybody was looking at me like, who is this tall girl just walking in carrying, a lot of clothes? I stayed in my room the entire day. Though on the second day, I opened my door. And when I opened my door, I realized there were so many things to discover about myself and about others. I found my strengths in leadership, marketing, and journalism. However, I also found my weaknesses in time management, which I'm sure some of us, struggle with today. It's okay, I'm not judging. Though no journey is worth traveling without facing adversity. Like many of you, My senior year has been the busiest I've ever been in my life. Taking on the role of SGA president is a daily responsibility. However, when you add 3 more jobs, a position on the campus activities board, preparing for Harkham's annual fashion show, which was amazing, and being a full-time student, you can tell and you can see why my senior itis began in August of 2016. Even thinking about it makes me want to lay down for a nap. For all of us, sacrifice of family time, social life, and a lot of sleep went into making this moment possible. And I'm sure we don't regret any of the time spent. Like you, I've had my fair share of people who doubted my work ethic, my goals, and my dreams. But as creative genius and my personal idol, Kanye West, once said, "No one can tell me what I can and can't do." I've learned that your journey is no one else's except your own, and that you should always follow your heart while remembering your values and your purpose. I hope my fellow graduates remember those important words as we continue our path of discovery. So in closing, it does not matter how far your plan goes off track. As long as you have purpose, believe in yourself, work hard, and never give up, your plan will always go as planned. But on that note, I still plan on becoming the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine, so look out for me, okay? Okay? Congratulations to the class of 2017. We did it!
She was great, wasn't she? We were standing in the library before we came in. There was a lot of... She was fantastic. Great message, great message. We have with us today our speaker, a woman who has been a leader in business and government, Carolina Cabrera DiGiorgio, was named in February of 2017 as the President and CEO of Congreso de Latinos Unidos. They are one of our partners that I made reference to earlier, so it's very fortunate we were able to have her with us today. Before she was appointed CEO of Congreso, she also served on their board for 7 years, the last 2 of which she was chairman of the board. She's born in Honduras, immigrated to the United States in the mid-'80s, lived in South Jersey, and attended Rutgers, where she was in the Honors College and graduated with honors. She also studied at the University of Valencia in Spain, and then went on to get her law degree from Rutgers. After she did that and paid some dues, she joined the law firm of Stradley, Ronan, Stevens & Young, where she specialized in banking, real estate, commercial finance, and nonprofit organizations. Most recently, Mr. DiGiorgio served as Montgomery County's Director of Commerce. She currently serves as a commissioner on Governor Wolf's Pennsylvania Women's Commission, and previous to that, she served on the board of directors of the Philadelphia School Advocacy Partnership, and she was a member of Governor Corbett's Advisory Commission on Latino Affairs. She resides in Chester County with her husband, Valentino, who recently was elected chairman of the state Republican Party, and Val is here with 2 of their sons this morning, so I'd like to acknowledge them as well. Carolina Cabrera DiGiorgio, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Social Innovation. Please come forward. Put your hood on, please. You are good. You're ready to go.
Congratulations to the class of 2017. You're all amazing individuals. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'm so honored to be here today and celebrate your hard work and your accomplishments and your future. Today is a special moment in time, not just the beginning of your new adventure in your professional and educational careers, but for your families. You all chose to pursue an education here at Harcum, a place that I know has provided you with an amazing opportunity to prepare yourselves for your next endeavor. A campus that is full of educators and administrators that have believed in you and have dedicated their lives to your success. And inspirational leaders that love and care about your future. I've gotten to know Harcum in a very special way as the CEO now of a nonprofit in Philadelphia who partners with Harcum to provide educational opportunities for our most challenged individuals. You should all be so very proud of your Harcum education. So I thought about all week what I was going to say to you. To be honest, I feel a bit inadequate. Here I am supposed to inspire you, when in fact you are all inspiring me. Today you are renewing my spirit in service, because I've heard your stories, and I know that some of you have committed to your education through healthcare challenges, while managing children, while managing families, and all the stresses of the world. So I'd like to say to you, thank you for your inspiration to all of us. I'm 37 years old. I convinced myself that I was too young to be a keynote speaker at a graduation, but my husband told me, honey, you're not that young anymore. I guess I'm not. An attorney turned CEO, an advocate for equal opportunity, a voice for those who are often forgotten. I've had a lot of successes, but I've also had my share of bumps, some of them personal, some of them professional. And the key has always been to turn these bumps, those moments that seem like the world is ending, into opportunities, to find the strength to persevere, to have faith. So I thought I'd just share with you a couple of thoughts that I've learned along the way. There's no such thing as normal. What does normal even mean? There's no normal family, there's no normal relationship. We are all amazingly unique individuals who create our own norms. You should highlight your differences, be proud of the traits that make you unique. Do not compromise your values, your beliefs, for anyone or anything. Be loyal to yourself, be loyal to your family, however you define it. Be open-minded and network. Find your cheerleaders. Surround yourself with the people who believe in you. Your kids, your partner, your family, your friends, or work colleagues. Many of the opportunities that I've been blessed with are because of relationships I've built over the years. Mentors who saw something in me and opened doors. And be somebody else's cheerleader. Now that you are here, you've made it, you've done it. So help someone else to do the same. There is nothing more fulfilling than knowing that you have made a difference in someone's life. I recently spoke at a young women's symposium here in Montgomery County. And the audience was a group of young teenage girls. As an immigrant to the United States, I shared my challenges and my experiences. And as I looked out in the audience, they were all on their iPhones, and I thought, who is listening to me? But a few months later, I got a call from the principal, and he shared a story of one of the young girls that had been in the audience who was in fact listening. She changed her attitude, became motivated, and was applying to college and applying for a scholarship. And in that scholarship application, she included a picture of me. And that made me feel so very special. So someone is listening, someone is watching. Be somebody's cheerleader. Do not give up. Do not. People are going to put you down. They're going to question your qualifications. They're going to be cruel and doubt you. They're going to judge you. I've been there. It's okay to be upset, and it's okay to be angry. But use those feelings as fuel to carry on. Do not get derailed by someone else's negativity. There are people like me who you didn't even know before today that believe in you. Do not view the world through one lens. I am a Latina immigrant. I'm an attorney, I'm a CEO, I'm a woman, a sister, a wife, a mother, and I'm an American. I could go on. I have chosen not to view my circumstances through any one of those lenses, but all of those lenses together, because they have all shaped who I am. Don't let anyone else define you. I've had folks tell me that I'm not enough. What does that even mean? I decide what's not enough. Being from one ethnic, race, or religion or cultural group is not a one-size-fits-all label. Within each of our lineages, there are multitudes of layers and values. Be willing to keep learning. Today is certainly not the end of your education. Whether you pursue traditional education or work experience, or whether it's through your personal experience, life is a journey. Be open to understanding new perspectives, new religions, new cultures, new languages. We are living in a world where we have become so divided, so sure that our position is the right one. Let's be understanding of one another. Let's respect our diversity. But also, let's respect our diversity in thought. That's what makes America so beautiful. And cherish your loved ones. Tell them that you love and that you appreciate them, because along the way, you could not have been here without someone helping you. I wish you all the best. I hope you find fulfillment in your careers, and I hope that in turn you help create an opportunity for someone else. A favorite quote of mine says, "Now go, make mistakes, make interesting mistakes, make amazing mistakes, make glorious and fantastic mistakes, break the rules, leave the world more interesting for having you been here." Thank you and congratulations. All of my love.
Thank you, Carolina. The Lindback Award is what we're going to talk about right now. The Lindback Award is an award that is given to recognize teaching excellence and recognizing academic excellence and outstanding work in the classrooms. People nominated for the Lindback Award must have taught at Harcum for 3 years, and they have demonstrated excellence in teaching, concern for the well-being of all students, enthusiastic encouragement of lifelong learning, and a commitment to work and the service of the college. This year's recipient is an individual who is the true definition of an educator, who does not merely teach, but make sure that every student leaves the class feeling more confident than they were when they enter the class. He ensures that they understand what's being taught. In short, he wants his students to succeed. He's also the director of Harcum's Education Success Center, and he encourages students to utilize every available support and approach that we present at the center. For his teaching skills, his hard work, and his commitment to our students, it's my pleasure to present the Lindback Award for Distinguished Teaching to Owen Basinski, the director of the Educational Success Center. Owen? There it is.
Good morning. My name is Alexander Klein. I am the Vice Chair of the Harcum's Board of Trustees. Over a 30-year period, Philip Klein, my grandfather, served with distinction as Harcum's President and as Chairman of the Board of Trustees. His vision and determination were vital to Harcum's rebirth and growth. His leadership was instrumental in creating the Harcum we know and love today, and his inspiration lives on among his family members and the members of the Harcum community. Upon his passing, his beloved friends and family endowed the Philip Klein Memorial Award, which is granted to a member of the Harcum community who fulfills the following criteria. Dedication to the high ideas of Philip Klein, demonstration of inspiration and creativity in his or her efforts, provides outstanding service to Harcum students, and through thought, vision, and action is dedicated to Harcum College. Any member of Harcum's college family may recommend a candidate. This year's recipient joined Harcum in 2012 and serves as coordinator of partnership sites for the Early Childhood Education Program. She is responsible for visiting all of the sites, observing faculty, and advising students. She also serves as a recruiter and teaches Child Development Associate Certificate classes as well as ECE classes. She is a member of Harcum's Faculty Development Committee and the Early Childhood Education Advisory Board. She received her Bachelor's of Science degree and her Master's in Elementary Education from Cheney University. She is widely praised for her work with faculty and students, and she displays a passion for the field of early childhood education. She is a dedicated, forward-thinking, and self-directed member of the Harcum family. For her efforts on behalf of her students and colleagues, the Harcum community, and her profession, I am pleased to present the 2017 Philip Klein Memorial Award to Pam Singleton.
Good morning. I am not Beatrice Blackman. I am Dennis Boyle, a trustee. I'm here for the Academic Excellence Awards. Earning and maintaining top grades in college is hard work. Students must spend long hours in class and more hours studying. They must constantly balance the academic deadlines with the demands from family, work, and other outside commitments they have made. Harcum offers many resources to help students, but in the end, the effort to succeed must come from the individual student. Because of their extraordinary level of commitment to their studies, it's with great pride that Harcum bestows the Academic Excellence Award on the students with the highest grade point average. Today, it is my pleasure to recognize two recipients of this year's Academic Excellence Award, each of whom maintained a 4.0 grade average. That is pretty amazing. I heard of that, but the first is Beth Anna Grossman, an interior design major. Beth, who is known to her friends as Betsy, faced a unique set of challenges as a non-traditional student and first-time collegian who has a rare disability called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or EDS. EDS is a connective tissue disorder that makes the skin and joints very prone to injury. Betsy had 3 major surgeries during the time she was studying at Harcum, while taking classes and caring for her 2 young children. She has shown extraordinary perseverance to achieve her goal. Please congratulate Beth Anna Grossman. Our second recipient is Erica Lynn Gregory, a radiological technology major. Erica is a RadTech program class president, and program director Karen McKinney describes Erica as a student leader with exceptional organization skills who has been involved in every aspect of the program. Please congratulate Erica Lynn Gregory.
All right, good morning, everyone. Okay, the Student Leadership Award is presented to the student who has demonstrated outstanding leadership, service, and contribution to the Harcum community, some things that we need more of in this society today. This year's recipient has excelled in academics as an animal-centered management major with a cumulative GPA of 3.6, as well as an active student leader. I would add a very active student leader. She served as the vice president for the Student Government Association, as well as an open house and orientation leader. And we supervised that area and we put them through a lot. We have some individuals that were been here since 7:30 this morning, right? Yeah, really early. Working with SGA, she was instrumental in raising over $500 for a local women's shelter, as well as $300 in donation funds for the 2016 Haiti hurricane survivors. It's good stuff. Partnering with the Title IX team, she assisted in hosting the Harcum College's inaugural Take Back the Night event in April of 2017 to rave reviews. At this time, it is my great pleasure to present the 2017 Student Leadership Award to, drumroll please, Ashley Ryan. Congratulations. Congratulations. Go for a picture. Go ahead now. Congratulations.
The Harcum Award is named after the co-founder of Harcum College, Edith Hatcher Harcum. And with this award, we recognize students who have achieved academic excellence and extracurricular achievement. So today we're recognizing a student from the Netherlands who has excelled academically and with his peers as a business management major, while also excelling on the basketball court. He is a two-time first-team NJCAA academic All-American and is graduating with a GPA of 3.98. Ooh. Although offered a basketball scholarship to Rockhurst University, he turned it down to accept an offer extended by the University of Rotterdam in the Netherlands, one of Western Europe's most prestigious universities. As an international student and athlete, he has given the best of himself not only to his teammates and friends, but to the Harcum community as a whole. So today it is my great pleasure to present this award to Steve Bleeker.
It's especially nice because Steve's parents have made it all the way here from the Netherlands to be here with us today, too. The President's Award is given each year Harcum challenges its students to make a commitment not only to academic success, but professional accomplishment, scholarship, community service, and lifelong learning. President's Award recognizes the student who has done the most to promote the ideals of the college. Selection this year was made by the president based on recommendations from faculty, staff, and the Dean of Student Life. If you attended the Phi Theta Kappa Honorary Society induction, you probably heard the very inspirational speech given by the 2017 President's Award recipient, Drew Smythe. She is the president of PTK. Since joining the Animal Center Management Program, she has been a very active student. She's become a leader not only in the ACM program, but she was instrumental in getting a club going for that. She worked at a dog care facility day and night, and also volunteered for other nonprofit animal centers. She likes animals. She took the lead in the ACM's club fundraising this year. They had a clothing and bedding drive that was also very successful. Her acts of service and caring for others characterize the mission of Harcum. Her kindness and good nature have made popular with her fellow students and faculty alike. Please join me in congratulating this year's President's Award recipient, Drew Smythe. Very good. Congratulations. Well, let's see. Introductions, check. Speeches, check. Awards, check. We're done. Are you ready? All right, all right. Mike Vachon, would you please come forward? Would the candidates for the Associates in Arts degree from Harcum College please rise? By the power vested in me, by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Harcum College, I'm proud to confer upon you the degree of Associate in Arts with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining heretofore. I'd like to remind the audience to please hold your applause as graduates are coming across. We have to do a little celebrating, but we want everybody to hear the names of each of the recipients as well. So you can really cheer at the end. Way to go.
Graduates, are you ready? Early childhood education. Carla O'Wiley. Donna Cohen. Catherine Wojak. Tamara Sinanen. Jacqueline Janine Williams. Eileen Harris. Lolette Brightman. Jamia Giddings. Sharnay Tillman Lee. Rashad Hill. Dawn Robb. Shalina Nazrin. Dawn Woodley. Sabrina Rivera. Deborah S. King. Tatiana Johnson. Elizabeth Cruz. Markeisha Loftus. Joy Jackson. Allison Carol Lutzvich. Norma Hart. Shanika English. Champagne Harris. Lakeisha Brown. Jasmine McGee Mason. Sharifa Lloyd. Jamal L. Keys. Carolyn White. Swakisha Webb. Tamira S. Smith. Chelsea Taylor. Flora McMillan. Carol Williams. Kiera Short. Vashada Banks. Dion Dobson. Tawanan Thompson. Amber Wynn Coney. Tashima Henderson. Aisha Lee. Alkema Allen. Monica Hall. Arlena Hoskins. Kendra Avery. Lashana Hunter. Shannon Crawford. Tanisha Brown. Alicia Jenkins. General Studies. Christina Parson. Egypt Statuette. Lauren Chambers. Drazana Bullock. Miles Destin Seward. Paulie Policap. Brianna Harvey. Chris Hopkins. Human Services. Gail R. Selden. Summer Warren. Ida Washington. Tahira Vorn. Crystal Savior. Victoria McKinney. Diana Lush Cody. Simone Woodall. Veronica Norris. Hillary Fulmer. Samira Regag. Sandra Dion Brewer. Jailanda Benson. Tara T. Potts. Doneen Davis. Jamila Chamberlain. Gregory Shedrick. Tina Gaffney. Coretta Boone. Stephanie Hunt. Robbie Holland. Mary E. Hubbard. Shakia Thomas. Brionna Shaw. Katina Jones. Michael Burks. Denise Conyers. Roxanne Jackson. Denise Tab. Patrice Jenkins. Naima Blackwell. Janice Smalls. Brianna Costin. Francine Holden. Rukia Law. Stacy Atkinson. Jennifer Ramos. Corey Ballard. Tatiana Thompson. Nawal Anderson. Chanel Lee. Aisha Holman. Tasha Marie Madison. Paula Gary. Dana Khadija Cheatham. Shanae Nicole Doolin. Shantae Maribel. Jermaine Newton. Sandra Sexton. Sheila E. Johnson. Ann Jane Batillo. Lakeisha Brown. Shenevelyn McCoy. Andre Rodriguez. Ramona Marlene Sharp. Carl Johnson. Natasha Marie Torres. Adjua Garrett. Alberta Jones. Diane Burden. Camille Coles. Jacqueline D. Dixon. Melanie Richardson. Tromaine Arthur. Christian Nathan Dong Gonzalez. Carla Marie Dubose. Atia Terry. Shannon Drummond. Tamara Cobb. Magadli Romero. Kimberly Johnson. Erica Sharp. Tanita Holiday. Emmanuel Daniels. Tommy Suggs. Noel James. Chanel Green Harday. Sharif Vaughn. Jada Petway. Asia Simone. Malik Gantz. Tyra Hoofer. Allied Health Science. Maureen Connell. Kathleen Walsh. Animal Center Management. Drew Hannah Smythe. Sherry Myers. Julia Diorio. Ashley Ryan. Crystal Maria Gonzalez Rodriguez. Annie Fitzpatrick. Hillary Elizabeth Sivright. Business Management. Steve Bleeker. Luigi Laparelle. Sherry De Jesus. Kirsten Millman. Dental hygiene. Madeline Zuharkua. Julia Johnson. Shannon Doherty. Caroline Lehan. Margaret Grindling. Casey Crossan. Emily Bruton. Mackenzie Hubring. Devin D'Amico. Jacqueline Kukanaris. Elizabeth Sperator. Ellie Hostetter. Tatiana Veramanista. Dina Tentuck. Marlena Gagliardi. Tamina Actor. Gina Marie Di Battista. Josephine Hanna. Angela Elizabeth Phillips. Expanded Functions Dental Assisting. Michelle Clark. Kendi Johnson. Hannah C. Heckman. Bethany Carls. Julie Mock. Andrea Oluzugasti. Jessica Doe. Fashion Design. Anthony Colbreth. Quadir Mohammed. Katie Gordon. Abria Myers. Chanel Coleman. Fashion Merchandising. Ebony Princess Nesmith. Brielle Marie Pierce. Histo Technician. Vidal Map. Interior Design. Beth Ann Grossman. Samantha Denaro. Farida Kapian. Allison Beth Klingsberg. Daria Urisic. Law and Justice. Catherine Rosado Serrano. Heidali Montero. Denise Hollis. Lisa Marshila Jones. Ida Keys. Tyreek Lawrence Tynes. Khadija Ramsey. Jasmine Dragon. Willie Mae Roman. Jordan Harrison. Aaliyah Johnson Dorn. Regina LaFleur. Alexander Camacho. Wilson Izquierdo. Ashley DeJesus. Enoch Ekavana. Sorry. Charlene Sanchez. Karen Gomez. Natasha Delgado. Dana Baines. Marilyn Colazo. Ana Nieves. Jose Cabrero. Julio Torres Jr. Herbert L. Nern. Elizabeth Madupe. Constance Murray. Patricia Bright. Tyrone Womack. Shirley McDuffie. Shannon Tennant. Deanna Kennedy. Cache Pulliam. Moses S. Colley Jr. Sasha Cruz. Nursing. Sonia Sharp. Tiffany Stolzmeyer. Milano Giannone. Occupational Therapy Assistant. Melanie Smitona. Dana Saldane. Ji Young Choi. Cynthia McDonald. Tegan Vogelsang. Kimberly Alvarado. Kimberly Bees. Kara Simon. Lindsay Russo. Martika Phoenix. Jody Hilsinger. Nicole Backish. Kunal Patel. Nicole Alvaro. Amy Hollingsworth. Jermaine Jackson. Bridget McMenamin. Elizabeth Sarfati. Erin Lynn Fallon. Allison Harding. Marisa Shepardson. Amanda Menachini. Physical therapy assistant. Elisa Gutowitz. Davion Gilbert. Mary Melville. Amy Zumpano. Christopher McKinley. Ayadolopo Ayafaso Jr. Elizabeth Scheffler. Caitlin Smith. Ashley Polkovich. Tiffany Lockfeld. Jacqueline Myers. David Nahn. Noel Buha. Brittany Vaughn. Gina Mastrangelo. Anthony Giovinazzo. Justin Brunkle. Radiologic Technology. Sadaya King. Cordell Shakespeare Smith. Jania McDonald. Erica Lynn Gregory. Samantha Dunn Vitae. Lisa Jewell. Kendall Dankanich. Matthew Darabont. Ulana Parente. Nicole Bradley. Tanya J. Smith. Warren Crawford. Sports Management. Joshua Hampton Morris. Alistair Hughes. Marquise Fowler. Veterinary Technology. Jessica Kadun Moody. Danny Vasquez Moondragon. Caitlin Kraus. Amber Kelly. Austin Bolt. Nicole Burkheiser. Catherine Carr. Brianna Pichano. Thomas Torres. Taylor Swaggart. Donna Nguyen. Mia Talone. Maritza Gingrich. Erica Camper. Erica Camper. Heather Kane. Catherine Kapuzniak. Elizabeth Higgins. Shauna Flaherty. Catherine McDonough. Arika Marino. Narina Tisi. Dental Assisting Certificate. Kathleen Marie Farley. Kelly Byrne.
Okay, graduates. You can now move your tassels from your right to your left. Let's all stand and give them a round of applause, everybody. Okay, now I'm going to call upon, now that you're alums, I'm going to call on Tracy to come forward and welcome the alumni. Tracy.
Congratulations! Congratulations again. I want you all to yell, "We are family." Stay connected. We are Harcum family. Stay connected. I'm here to welcome you to Alumni Association of Harcum College. You are now an alum of Harcum College. I'm going to give you some ways to stay connected. Stay connected by coming back to homecoming weekend. Stay connected by mentoring someone. Start to give back all that you've gotten from Harcum College. Stay connected by taking advantage of career services by our awesome Danielle Dove. Stay connected by giving back to Harcum. Your time, your energy, your talents to someone else, another student that's coming in. Stay connected. Be a part of the Alumni Association of Harcum College. We are family. We are Harcum family. Stay connected.
Okay, just a couple of things before we depart. First, some thank yous. Thank you particularly to the Commencement Committee led by Lori Plaza, or this would not all be possible. Along with our Harcum IT staff, our Harcum facilities staff. They all helped us get here today. We should also, graduates, give a thank you to all those people that helped us along the way. Our families, our spouses. Let's give them a hand. Okay, don't forget, this is a step. You're always going to be a lifelong learner. Don't stop now. Always keep it going. There's always more to learn. Things are changing so fast that you need to keep doing it. You need to keep being a learner all the time. Don't forget that. Because change is inevitable and it's going faster every day. Knowledge is so important because knowledge is what's going to make the difference between all of us, understanding each other and our differences. With that knowledge, that will set us free. You know, we'll get away from hatred and terrorism and war and those kind of things if we all get that knowledge and opportunity to understand each other. And the last thing, and Carolina mentioned this as well, is give back. You know, you've had that opportunity. If there's a brother or sister out there or a friend, you know, help them to make this journey as well. Always give back. I think at Harcum that's one of the things that you see as our trademark. We're always doing public service and giving back to our communities. So continue to do that. That's very important. What we're going to do now is we're going to have a recessional. The stage party will go out first. And we will be leaving during the alma mater, as the alma mater starts. But first I'm going to turn it over to Uric Lewis for a benediction. Then we'll have the alma mater. We have refreshments at Klein Hall, so you're all welcome to come down there. And I hope to see you there. And again, I wish you the very best luck. As I said at the beginning today, go out there and radiate like you're doing today. And God bless you.
Okay, let's pray. Dear God, I thank you for this day. In spite of the rain which we have, our hearts are warm with love and with thanks for all that you've taken us through. So we just ask that you'll bless this time. We ask that you bless the time that we're going to spend with our families afterwards, celebrating, because it's due. And all these things, we pray in Jesus' name, and amen. At this time, we'll have our alma mater, which will be sung by Kathy Anthony. Please rise.